This is Toby Huff with PSI Brand doing a demo for Myers Industries / Elkhart Plastics in Middlebury, Indiana. This is involving a Post-Mold Plus demonstration with using one of our generics as typically similar to the one that you have there at your plant. First of all, you tear away the backing sheet like such. I'll just set this aside for a second. I'd suggest that you check your pressure on your shrink wrap gun or your shrink fast gun. I have set mine at about 13 psi right now. So then we're going to take a little bit of denatured alcohol. We're going to clean it with take a clean rag, soak it up a little bit, and we're going to clean off the this is a graphite, a granite look part from Roughland Kennels that we have. And you're going to just kind of wipe it off in general with that. If for some reason the graphic doesn't want to stick, you can also go to the option of using a Scotch-Brite pad. I use the green one to scuff up the mold a little bit to give you a little bit better adhesion on the burnishing process. Now we're going to take our graphic, we're going to take our burnishing pad from PSI Brand, lay it up on the part, and we're going to finish this on really good. I usually press pretty hard just to make sure I have good heat, good pressure evenly all the way around the graphic. Make sure you get all the outer edges of the graphic as possible. And then when you're ready to peel away the graphic on this, you get peel away the transfer sheet, I'm sorry. You're going to take the transfer sheet and you're going to peel back away from the graphic, like that. Alright. We're going to take our shrink fast gun. We're going to apply heat evenly across the surface about 4 to 6 inches high. Until we get to a temperature of about 210 to 205 degrees to 210 degrees. We're only at about 171. Right about 186. About 210. Oops. We're about 203 degrees, as you can see there on my heat temperature gun. Now you won't have to do the heat temperature gun every single time. Once the operators get a hang for this, as they do in, for instance, maybe spin welding, they will understand the technique and the process, how high, how long of an arc they should put out, etc. It takes a little bit of practice, but once they get it, then it should be done. Now we're done with this. Now you can see the graphic is very shiny. And it should be shiny that way all the way through. I'm going to bring my camera down on it to see, to show that you can see that it doesn't look like the graphic has shown a transfer of the color from the granite effect look. It doesn't look like it's shown through. So what you can do is you got to leave this set for at least 24 hours. I'm going to do a replay on a video in 24 hours to show a scratch test so that you can all see what this does. I'm going to take you over here to a kayak that we did at Rotoplast and show you real quick here some of the post-mold graphics we put on. Here's one of the smaller ones. There's another one smaller than those. And you can see that I'm scratching pretty hard across this graphic. Once they're cured, they're on there pretty good, and they aren't going to come off with too much easy effort. So that's what I wanted to show you today, was one that's been on there for almost probably close to 9 months now on that kayak, as you can see. I'll be back with you tomorrow after 24 hours to show you the results of the scratch test with this particular part. And we'll see how it goes. I'm going to send this off to you all in a few minutes. Thank you.